Hey, how you doing, y'all? This is step one, and I appreciate you coming through. And this is going to be about start getting paid daily. Let me introduce you first of all some of the things that you might be interested in hearing about. LFK is the business that actually pays us. The reason I like LFK has been around since about 2008. It's available in 191 different countries. Pretty much anywhere that if you can get a PayPal account, you are good to go. For the most part, make sure you can collect money, to come in, because that's usually how most people from other countries, or international, wind up getting paid. So you do want to make sure that whatever country that they're available at, that they're actually capable of getting PayPal. It's pretty much about the only limitations to this place. So it's very much worldwide for the most part. LFK has got several locations that you can go to and get paid. Zazz Freebies, that was the very first one I came to. A lot of systems from a little while back used to use Zazz Freebies. As a matter of fact, LFK was the first place with Zazz Freebies I made my very first dollar online. So I know they're legit. I've been paid from them many times. And the reason I am looking at not doing Zazz Freebies is that Paradise Freebies and Zazz Networks, these two places right here, have recently gone through updates that are extremely helpful to your new people who are coming here. It requires, Zazz Freebies would require an awful lot of hand-holding that was necessary to make it really, good. And if you ain't careful, there's a lot of loopholes and stuff like that. It hasn't been updated. And secondly, Paradise Freebies and Zazz Freebies, they're just paying out more money. To be honest, I've made more. You can make more money off of this. So why in the world? I want you to make as much as you can. So the whole objective now is just go where it makes good sense. And even though I've enjoyed using Zazz Freebies in the past, these two right here, Paradise Freebies is very popular, and Zazz Freebies are the two we're going to talk about today. Again, there's different ones to choose from. I am credited at Paradise Freebies. I am credited at Zazz Freebies, Zazz Freebies, but to be honest, these two are the ones you want to stick with. Let's see here. One of the reasons is if you look at this right here, this is a $40 payout, but because there's a 25% bonus, you get $50 for every payout. Okay, that's not happening with all the different ones, so that's why we're picking it. More money behind it. Okay, Zazz is what we're going to put most of the attention at. The reason why I like Zazz is there is a video that's actually embedded into it. The lady's name is Cindy Tilson. I know her personally. I talk to her just about every day, with different things going on with the business. She's got her own system as well, and she's just a great support. She is the Zazz Freebies lady, if you ask me, and she just does a really good job. That's actually her voice that's in this video, and I'll show you that in just a second. Okay, when you first click the button, you're going to come to Zazz. And again, I'm credited $30, $40, or $50, so you can pick whichever one you want to do. I'm probably going to start off with the $40, but if you decide that you'd rather do a $51 or something, that's fine.
This is Cindy Tilson, and I want to welcome you to Zazz Freebies.
Okay, this, you would literally just come down here. You don't have to make a new username and stuff like that. So one email and one username will let you do all LFK, just like I do. I've got several ones I'm credited to, but still all of it runs off that same one. What you would do is you'd put in that same email if you already previously have come through Zazz Freebies or any other LFK product, and then it's going to ask you, and you can extend your account. Okay, do not want to start with a brand new account. If you do, they're going to have to wind up deleting one. It's just not worth it. If you've never been here, then yes, just go ahead and make your username, password, and continue. Okay. Now let's look at some offers. Okay, this is me. The whole objective here is you want to get credited where it says, congratulations, you have met the offer requirements. Okay, that is when anybody else that you send through the business is now going to be just straight money in your pocket. In this case, at $40, which with the 25% bonus, is going to be $50 every time, paid daily. And you wanted to add them together, you can, or if you like to, every hour, if something else come through more money, you just come up to the top here, and you go to orders, and you would place the order, and it would literally be in. Now they're running a thing now. Now it's not always, but they're running it now, where if you don't get you paid within an hour, they give you an extra $5. So if that was the case, you'd actually make $40 plus the 25%. That's $50 plus another $5, $55, and they hold their own for making sure that they pay out like they're supposed to. It's a awesome business. I love it. Absolutely love it. Okay. These are what the offers look like. After you come through and you sign up, you're just going to click the and it shows view offers. As this time we got 12 pages. Not certain exactly how many that is, but it's usually about 100, somewhere in the ballpark. Now y'all, these are whatever can be. Some of them are smaller, a 0.18. You can do whatever you want to do as long as it makes 1.0 credit. Now here's a little secret. I have learned that if you get really close to a 1.0 credit, let's say if you're at 0.91 or 0.9 or 0.92 or something like that, there's a lot of times I send a lot of people there. There's a good chance that I'll be able to help push you through and go ahead and get you credit. So if you get really close, like to a 0.9 or closer to a full credit, let me know and I'll see if I can't have it pushed through for you, okay? So that'll save you a little bit. Here's almost a half a credit, a 0.4. And y'all, one of the best benefits of this is that once you have a credit, you'll never have to do it again, okay? You'll always be credited for it. And on top of that, you'll also have this as a source of income, no matter what, okay? And so if I wanted to, 2 years from now, I haven't done anything with it, and I decide, you know what, I need some money for vacation, Christmas, whatever you want to do, you're more than welcome to just start doing it, okay? Here's one right here. This gives you one full credit, okay? This is going to be $50 payout for anybody that comes here and does this one full credit. Now you do need to make sure that you read what the offer information is to make sure that you understand. Excuse me. Okay. If you do trials, you can still keep your credit if you make sure you read everything and understand exactly what's going on, okay? That's not a problem. You don't do a trial for 30 days and then 5 days later go ahead and cancel the trial, okay? That's not how it's going to work. The money here comes from these businesses, okay? And these businesses are using this. This is, you know, they got a lot of overhead money to be putting towards other ways of, you know, getting people into their business. And a lot of these are usually monthly, you know, services. And this is one of them where it shows $9.99 per month. So the requirement would be maybe a month or whatever, you know, the service would agreement would be. But let's say if you do have a 30-day trial, if you go to 80% of that time before cancellation, it will be fine, okay? You don't want to cancel too early. No early cancellation, just like this is right here, okay? So make sure that you do follow into the guidelines. Y'all, I have personally been paid, let's see, last one was at $33 payouts because it wasn't as good as these, to be honest. $30 here would be $37.50 at Zazz. $40 is $50. $50 payouts is going to be at $62.50 right now, plus the other $5 if they don't get it to you in an hour. My $33 payouts, I got paid over 160 times in the last, I think, 4 months, four to 5 months. Okay, I'm not saying that, you know, this is going to pay all your bills. This is a awesome part one of a business to bring people in. Now, on top of that, something you don't know that I have learned is that sometimes people come here and they don't get a credit, but they get a chance to see your residual business, which is going to be step 2 in just a minute. Now I'm going to show you that to you in just a minute. And this made it possible because of Zazz, you know, coming here. A lot of times people are brand new to online business and they need to mature into residual. Okay? That's great if that's what they got to do. They can use this business, make money off of it, and then wind up, you know, going into your residual business. They become a lead that connects to you. So not only are you going to get paid, there's a good chance that you're going to be able to work with each other in a residual business for hopefully as long as they can, you know. So my cash freebies, I have gotten over, I think right at 1,300 people had signed up underneath me at the last, you know, freebie site I did with my cash freebies. And even though not every one of those became credited, I actually averaged about 1 out of every 8 of getting paid, how many of those went into my residual business? You see what I'm saying? And I know a lot of them wouldn't have been there if it wasn't for this. So just take it, run with it, get yourself positioned. The number one thing that you can do in this business is go ahead and get yourself positioned so that you can get paid. This is going to be support. Okay, I'm going to send you somewhere where if you got a question, you can contact me directly, or you can go to a group of people that do the same thing that we do. Okay, and you can learn from there. There's going to be training as well. I've got a lot of training myself off of YouTube. I've learned that's been my best way to communicate to people and tell exactly what I'm doing. Y'all, when you become into a business like this, there is no reason for you not to know everything I'm doing, because it's beneficial for me for you to succeed in the first place. Okay, so all this right here, I've gotten that, and I'm gonna go more in depth with training videos in just a little bit. Computer, apologize. There we go. Okay, but I've got a lot of videos showing you how to make landing page capture pages. Got 181 subscribers, is at about almost 29,000 views, and I use it mainly for training and teaching, to be honest, and but that's going to be part of this as well, so you're more than welcome to jump into that. And not only that, use this to support and go down into our private Facebook group and get involved and just learn. I learned more probably from a Facebook group than I did anything else. And to be honest, if you're going to be an entrepreneur, you got to learn to use your gut feeling sometimes and go out on your own, and put stuff together. Y'all, this is going to be the end of step one. Go ahead and get yourself positioned, and which means going to Zazz. I'd probably do Zazz 40. Go ahead and put in your email, and we'll go ahead and get you started. And as soon as you're done, we'll go ahead and hit step two.